Gowan Bank, Oulton, Warwickshire. Nature Notes for 1906 by Edith Holden. To sit on rocks, to muse o'er flood and fell, to slowly trace the forest's shady scene, where things that own not man's dominion dwell, and mortal foot hath ne'er or rarely been, to climb the trackless mountain all unseen, with the wild flock that never need a fold, alone o'er steeps and foaming falls to lean. This is not solitude, 'tis but to hold converse with nature's charms and view her stores unrolled.
Would you just take that to the drawing room?
Oh, Winnie, it's late. I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You think this house runs itself?
Don't do a thing more. I'll just go and change. Bernard, what are you doing here so early?
Hello, Edith. Not so early. Effie has arrived too. She and Violet are hanging decorations in the drawing room.
Ah. Father, you're up. I was just about to call you.
There's so much noise everywhere.
Oh, I'll go.
That'll be Evelyn.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Where's Father?
Evelyn, how is my darling girl?
Frank looks after me.
I know he does. I know.
Happy New Year, sir.
And a Happy New Year to you, my boy.
How are you? It's a bit cold.
It is indeed.
Yes, Evelyn, you must be freezing.
Ah, more helpers. How splendid. Oh, welcome. Welcome.
Give him a chance to draw breath.
Now, don't run away, Evelyn. I have Edith all the year round. I see so little of you. Tell me, how's the work going?
Frank's work. I only help as I can. Father, if you only knew how desperately we're needed.
I know. Times are bad. They're bad for everyone. Still, tonight we celebrate. Come on.
I'll never understand how you have the patience to sit here helping to look after Father when outside the whole world is in a ferment, everything is changing.
Oh, I'm content enough. I have my teaching, so does Violet.
But that at least is quite right, until women take their job seriously.
Do spare us the suffragette speeches tonight, Effie.
Women must play their part, Bernard. You and Kenneth became directors of the company with Father by right. Why not any one of us? For myself, I want no part in business. We have seen its result in the South African War. The politicians collaborate, and we, the women, have no voice. As long as men maintain power, there will be war. War is big business.
That's nonsense, Effie. There's nothing wrong with business. Where do you think all this comes from? How much longer, I don't know, unless we can make Father see reason.
As you well know, Bernard, I will not see hard times taken out on the men who work for me. They have families, too, who need to eat.
And little enough they have to do it with as it is.
I can't see how it will help them if our firm goes under. Don't you understand? We aren't the only paint and varnish factory in Birmingham.
The Cadbury family started a tradition in this city.
Which would be splendid, Father, if we had their fortune behind us.
Bernard, please don't.
It is not a question of charity. It is a question of what is right.
Well said.
It's a cold month to be poor, Bernard.
You mean well, Frank, but you don't have our problems, so please, don't interfere.
I'll go.
This must be Kenneth.
Kenneth,
Violet.
welcome.
Thank you.
He's come alone, I think.
Yes.
Happy New Year.
And you.
Everybody's here?
Hello, everybody. Happy New Year. Hello, Kenneth, Frank.
Happy New Year.
Effie. I'm so sorry I'm late. I had a last-minute invitation to speak at the city mission, and I really felt I had to go. Happy New Year, Father.
Kenneth.
So, the Holden family are more or less gathered in.
Just like the old days, everyone together. It's the start of a new year.
January, named from the Roman god Janus,
Come on.
who is represented with two faces looking in opposite directions, one prospective to the coming year, the other retrospective to the past.
Evie, it's your turn next. You'll have to come and get me. I'm going to have another go after. Kenneth! Bernard! Evening! Just guess why. I knew we'd have to go in early as soon as we said we'd take her.
Well, we'd better go anyway.
Edith, have you no sense? It's long past the time you said.
Aha! Quick as you can. Into your night clothes. Your mother's waiting.
This was a disappointment to Ursula, but it could not be helped, and so she tried to put it aside and interest herself more than ever in her daily work, her children, and her little cottage home. And her life of unselfish devotion met its reward. In the schoolhouse, she was fairly worshipped. Her teaching was so different from anything they'd received. Everything around her served as a lesson. Each event in the daily lives of the children, each wondrous change in the daily life of nature. As little Mary Ray said to her mother, Miss Ursula makes all the world seem alive and beautiful.
I can't help thinking of your dear mother. Only 2 years ago, she was sitting in that very chair, as Edith is now. It's very hard without her. Very hard.
But she's still with us, Father. You know that. We all feel that.
You're a good girl, Edie.
Father, do you think she might like to speak to us tonight? It's not often she has us all together. Shall I try?
Oh, yes.
I'd rather not.
Frank,
You know I don't like playing with something that none of us really understands.
not playing. Of course, it's for Father to decide. But it was Mother who taught us to find the spirit world perfectly natural.
But if you must.
Edith, my own. how gladly now I come through your hand to welcome my loved ones. New thoughts awaken with the new year. There is so much grief. It is wicked to shut people out from the song of birds, the wildflowers, the wind, the changing of the seasons. Be of strong heart. Help one another. If your lives cannot burn like beacons, let them be as candles. Your wife and mother, loving, loving. Loving.
It's Mother's handwriting.
Well, they were always close. I'll turn the lights up.
My own dear wife. My dear Edith.
But we mustn't miss the new year.
Oh, no. There, come, charge your glasses.
Listen, everybody. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, my darling. Oh, God bless you. God bless us all indeed.
January 1st, New Year's Day. Bright and cold with a hard frost.
Then came old January, wrapped well in many weeds to keep the cold away. Yet did he quake and quiver like to quell, and blew his nails to warm them if he may. For they were numbed with holding all the day an hatchet keen, with which he felled wood, and from the trees did lop a needless spray.
Genevieve, freeze the pot upon the fire.
If the grass do grow in Genevieve, it grows the worse for all the year.
A wet January, a wet spring.
What's this?
Ah. Badgers. Winnie, come look.
Roses. Aren't they pretty?
The blackest month of all the year is the month of Genevieve.
The blackest month of all the year is the month of Genevieve. January 5th. Great gale of wind and rain from the southwest. The leaves, which in the autumn of the year fall auburn-tinted, leaving reft and bare their parent trees, in many a sheltered lair where winter waits and watches, cold austere, will be in drifts. And when the snowdrops cheer the woodland shadows, still the leaves are there, though through the glades the balmy southern air and birds and boughs proclaim that spring is here.
Mother, what's this?
Oh, it's a wild arum plant. We must remember where it is, Edith, and come back and sketch it, because it looks lovely when it grows and its leaves unfurl.
January 11th. Visited a small wood on the canal bank to get violet leaves. On moving away some of the dead leaves lying beneath the trees, I discovered a wild arum plant thrusting its white sheath up from the soil. When I removed the outer covering, the pale yellow leaves with dark spots were quite discernible, rolled tightly round each other and beautifully packed away inside the white skin.
Mummy, my flower is dying.
Never mind, darling. Look at it hard and remember it in your heart. Let's concentrate on the drawing, Edith. Learn to trust your eyes and put down exactly what you see, not what you imagine you see.
Good afternoon, girls.
Good afternoon, Miss Holden. Right, are you ready?
Now, I have decided this year to keep a nature diary. And I thought perhaps you might like to try too. See what I've done? Now today, we'll start by drawing some old leaves. I brought you some samples. Now remember, we can all see more than we know. It's a question of using our eyes and putting down exactly what we see, and not what we imagine we know.
Miss Holden?
Yes?
Is it true that you can see spirits? Well, people say so. My mother says so.
All right, Meg, that will be enough. Now, do we all have everything we need?
January 23rd. Sharp frost and a thick fog in the early morning. The fog cleared off about 9:30 a.m. and the sun shone brightly. Went for a country walk. Every twig on every tree and bush was outlined in silver tracery against the sky. Some of the dead grasses and seed vessels growing by the roadside were specially beautiful, every detail of them sparkling with frost crystals in the sunshine. saw great flocks of rooks and starlings down on the field and a pair of beautiful bullfinches in a hawthorn bush. The mild winter has brought out the hazel catkins wonderfully early. The small green flowers are fully expanded on some of the catkins, and the pretty little red stars of the female flowers are appearing. The green leaves are out on the woodbine too, making little spots of green among the undergrowth.
What on earth is the matter?
Oh, dear, this isn't like you.
What can have happened?
It's Kenneth and Bernard. They were over here this afternoon talking to Father about the works. I could hear the two of them ranting away. And Father's just too old now. Why can't they leave him alone? He's in the drawing room resting now. I wanted him to go to bed, but he wouldn't.
You've been reading Mother's book again. Why do you want to upset yourself like that?
Oh, things do seem to have changed for the worse, don't they? I can't help thinking about the old house. No worries then about the factory.
Oh, this house is quite adequate for us now.
I know. But I cannot help remembering better times when your mother was still with us.
January 27th. Primroses, polyanthus, winter aconite, mezereon and snowdrops are all in flower in the garden. Every mild morning now the birds are singing, and they continue more or less throughout the day. January 29th. Ploughing and hedging and ditching are going on everywhere. Today I picked some daisies in a field and saw some yew in blossom. Daisies, ye flowers of lowly birth, embroiderers of the carpet earth that gem the velvet sod. Child of the year, that round dost run thy pleasant course, when days begun as ready to salute the sun as lark or leveret, thy long-lost praise thou shalt regain, nor be less dear to future men than in old time. Thou art not vain, art nature's favourite. All seasons shall be sweet to thee, whether the summer clothe the general earth with greenness, or the redbreast sit and sing betwixt the tufts of snow on the bare branch of mossy apple tree, while the nigh thatch smokes in the sun thaw. Whether the eavesdrops fall, heard only in the trances of the blast, or if the secret ministry of frost shall hang them up in silent icicles, quietly shining to the quiet moon. Ploughing and hedging and ditching are going on everywhere. This has been a wonderfully mild January.